14 per... Good evening, John. Hey, man. I hope you guys are doing well, as always. If your name isn't John, ring the ding on the thing down here. Do the... with the... This is the Goose Island Bourbon County brand Cherry Wood Stout. I don't know why it says brand in such small letters down there. Throws me off when I'm trying to read it. Stout aged in bourbon barrels and finished with cherry wood. This is the 2021 editions. Flipping it over. Subtle notes of stone fruit, dark cherry, and light wood tannins. Brewed, barrel aged, and bottled by Goose Island Beer Company, Chicago, Illinois. We go to the bottom. This one was packaged on the 26th of August of this year, 21. And it says drink by the 26th of August, 2026. 14.2% alcohol by volume, contains wheat. And then it says enjoy in a snifter. Let's get into this thing, should we? All right. Let's pour it out into the double D as we do. Ooh, a little smoky coming off the top of that thing. Oh, yeah. There, we'll give it a little bit of a splash on the way in. So this is just over a pint. So I'm going to pour partial and we'll top her off here in a bit. Small amount of lacing around the top, and I dribbled off the edge of the glass up here. As we can see, the head on it starting to dissipate quickly. I think I said lacing a minute ago, but what I should have said was head. Anyway, we'll fix that in post, right? Whatever. As the head disappears, we can roll this thing around in here. Oh, yeah. You can see the bubbles kind of play on the edge of the glass. Let's hold this thing up to the light here real quick. What do we got? Yeah, so as we see, that thing looks to be pitch black, and I'm going to hold it up to the light in front of me as well. There is nothing coming through this thing. It is dark as night. Not the dark night. Darkness. Dark as night. I'm going to throw a nose into this thing and see. I didn't pour enough in here to get my nose either wet or foamy, so it should be okay. Just try not to tip it. Okay. So there's the booze is prevalent coming right off the nose. That's the first thing that grabs you. There is a very defined malt in this thing. It smells huge and wonderful, like dark chocolate. And there's an essence of barrel aging too. So I don't know. It smells to me somewhere between bourbon and the barrel itself. So there's like a woodiness to it. But there's definitely, I think that some of that heat coming off the nose is going to be from the bourbon barrel. And there's a very small touch of sweetness to this too. All right, let's get into this thing, huh? Okay. This carbonation on here is amazing. This is the exact mouthfeel it needs. Fairly heavy beer, but it floats enough on your palate to not really get bogged down. Like it's not syrupy, right? And I think this small bubbled velvety carbonation really helps hold this thing along. I'm really not picking out a whole lot of the cherry wood taste. Like if you smoke something on the grill with cherry wood, there's a very definite taste in there. And I'm not quite getting that. I am getting barrel. I am getting, again, that dark chocolate that rides through this whole thing. And then there are those notes of toffee. That is a really nice addition at the end that pops up, but isn't in the way. It just kind of helps everything along, and a touch of vanilla to go with that. There's so many different notes that I'm sure I'm going to find as this thing warms in the glass. And this one is probably a really good candidate for aging. This is the Goose Island Bourbon County Cherry Wood Stout edition. I think we're going to have quite a good night. So anyway, I hope you do the same, good sir. And for anybody else watching, I hope you all have a wonderful night, wonderful day, wonderful weekend. So we'll talk soon, my friend. And always, always remember, don't drink any bad beers. Nah, we ain't got time for that. Drink good beers. We'll talk soon. I don't know why I have such a hard time saying Bourbon County brand. Look at that label. Bourbon County brand Cherry Wood Stout. Oh, what? That just doesn't roll. It doesn't roll off tongue.